Alright guys, welcome back to your daily skateboard lesson. Why, when I make this specific series, it has to be so freaking cold out. It is like negative 500 degrees here in San Francisco, California. I would love to say it was a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day, but man, is it cold. So you're gonna kick your arms, kick your legs up. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to do the frontside 180. This is the daily skate support lesson continuation. The last one I did was the ollie, and I want to keep these in order, and I want to make it so you guys can watch these videos every day and you can learn the tricks that I'm taking you through. And remember how it works. You stay on that video until you really master that trick. This is probably one of the most important times I can emphasize that, because if you don't have your ollie fully down, then go back and do the ollie video some more. Whew, I got to do extra warm-up today. Extra warm up because it's so freaking cold. There's something about it being extra cold that makes it extra hard. Okay, we're gonna do some arm circles. Stretch the shoulders, stretch the arms, get those legs moving. Okay, so remember, you're always gonna start up with getting warmed up on all of your riding. You're gonna put your board down, give it a push, do a couple tic-tacs, do some kick turns, front side, backside, and at this point you should have the monster walks down pretty well. It's a really good warm-up to get your legs moving, get the blood flowing. And you also learned some of these tricks like the caveman. We're gonna do a couple cavemen. I'm gonna do 3. When it's extra cold, it's like your bones just feel every movement. We're gonna do the popcorn. Get used to jumping on that board like you know how we do it. And then this one, your first real trick, the shove it. We're gonna do 3 of those. We're gonna knock out 3 shove-its in our warm-up, okay? Even though I told you the magic number is 5, we're gonna do 3 today. And then your trick that you just mastered in the earlier video, that I'm so proud of you, and it's the biggest deal. Your first ollie is a really, really big deal. So here we go, and we're gonna do an ollie. We're gonna do 5 of those, and take as long as you need to get warmed up to do those ollies. Take as long as you need. It's just gonna be 5, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the second I start jumping, it like changes everything, changes the whole dynamic of how I'm moving, how it's all working. So that's 3. 4, and also, you're just starting out and you're a beginner skater, so it doesn't matter what your ollie looks like. It's probably not gonna look like that. It probably looks closer to something like this. But that's totally fine. So that was 4 ollies. Now we're gonna do number 5. Number 5, here we go. 5. So that's 5 ollies. And what I want you to do, as I said before, is all of those earlier tricks every single day. Get warmed up, do your stretching, get out there, do the 5 ollies. And then today, what I'm gonna teach you is the next trick in the lineup, frontside 180. It's ollie, frontside 180, backside 180, pop shove, front shove, heel flip, kick flip. So I want the daily skateboard lesson to be something that you can follow along with and get all of those tricks. Good. So now you got your ollies down. We're gonna roll around and we're gonna get comfortable turning frontside like this. Another thing that I think will help you a lot with this, that the monster walks when you're going like this, is gonna help you on the frontside 180, and I'm gonna show you why. So the first step of this is gonna be, you're gonna go off the nose, turn your upper body, and then turn your trucks just like that. If you get that monster walk early down, you already basically have this motion. So you can roll forward and then turn. This is an important part. It's an important motion because on the frontside 180, you can pivot that direction. You can pivot just like that. That's how it works. So I'll show you an ollie pivoted 180. Like that. If you got those monster walks down, that can be easy. So great, so we're gonna take you through the practice steps of the frontside 180 now that you understand that pivot, where your weight goes, and how that's all gonna work out, right? So first step, you have your feet in the ollie position, just like that, and you're gonna pop your board while turning your upper body. So we're gonna give that the first few motions. We're gonna work on that piece right there. This is a skateboarding workout program. My goal is to teach as many people how to skateboard as possible. And I feel like the beginning parts are where it gets so ridiculously hard. Okay, so the next step is you're gonna drag your foot up while you're turning your upper body head and shoulders to the right. Boom, boom. Or the left if you're left foot forward, of course. Good, like that. Good, like that. And you can even do a couple ollies where you like throw your head and shoulders, but don't really turn your legs yet. Just get that practice in on the wind up. So even before you pop, you kind of go back and then drop down and keep your head, or your upper body, head and shoulders. This trick is all up here. Head, shoulders first, then your legs go. So what it looks like is you'll kind of go like this. And it's a little bit of like your upper body turn, then your legs. Upper body turn, then your legs. And you can do that a few times, boom, to get that motion. So now, guess what we're gonna do? Frontside 180, you got it. And we'll start it out with a little turn. I'm gonna build you guys up to each one of these steps as a little gradient. So we're gonna go, just give it the littlest, not even a 90. Do like a 45. Upper body, pop. Turn. And I think it's a little easier to do this rolling. I also want you to concentrate on landing with your weight on your front foot. Weight on the front leg, okay? Good. Let's go 90 degrees. Good. If you can even do that, just that right there, you can do a 180 if you got your monster walks down. Remember those, that's going to be key, it's important. Okay, so another 90. When you very first start, this is going to be a wild experience. And if you're having too much difficulty with this, remember, you always will go back and work on your ollies again. Good, so now I'm going to show you what it looks like to land all my weight on the front foot, keep my upper body turning, and pivot around. See? Still a 90, still the same situation. Land with all the weight on the front leg and turn. You guys can do this. Okay, we're gonna do it again. 90-degree turn. And let the wheels slide. If you don't have all your weight on your front foot, your wheels won't slide and it'll look kind of like this. And you'll stick and you'll stop and you'll fall off. It's really important that front leg all the weight. I can even do it where I'm sliding the whole 180. I don't recommend you learn that though. It's actually going to be harder to do that than it is just to do a 180. Good. So now you got the 90, but you're like, Aaron, we want to spin the whole thing in the air. Okay, so let's spin the whole thing in the air. The way I recommend to do this best, and this is why it's so vital you learn those earlier tricks, is you have to be able to do a full ollie while turning your upper body and then sort of late turn your legs. I'll show you what I mean. The way I think about it is like I did an ollie and I'm setting up my legs to turn, then they turn late. And you just push and pull that around. Another way is you can just swing your upper body so hard, and you do it sort of like almost like a pop shove it with a body varial. Here, I'll show you. That way also works well, valid 180. You can kind of tell the difference. You guys can follow along with me. Practice all these steps and keep it going. Obviously, this is a short 10-minute video. 10 minutes or so, and you're probably not going to learn the frontside 180 in your first 10 minutes, but that's what this repetition is about. Skateboarding is about consistency, repetition, waking up and getting out there no matter how you feel, no matter how cold it is, go out there and have fun. Pop your board, turn and land. So let's compare the two differences. So watch this one. Now see how that looks? Now I'll do like as much of an ollie, late 180 kind of thing as I can. And right away, you're not really trying to like put style into the 180. You don't really care how it looks. You're just trying to pop the board and do the rotation. And as soon as you do that, take a big win. It's a really awesome thing to be able to land these tricks. All right, guys, I'm super proud of you. I'm super excited for every single one of you that is going through this series, learning how to ollie, learning how to ride your board, learning how to do all of those tricks. I'll keep this pushing for each and every single one of you who really want to get out there and learn how to ride a skateboard. It's awesome. We're here in 2025 teaching the whole world how to skateboard, and I'm glad you're on the journey with us. Thanks so much for watching the video. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next episode.